Jamie's honeys run the show. No pressure, just profits. Yo, ninja touch, we get rid of it. Gain confidence for your benefits. Creativity is key, let's work to it. Plus, we got free prizes every week. Honey Dare, we got the help if you need it. The Honey Dare, check in with us. The Honey Dare, check in with us. The Honey Dare, check in with us. Honey Dare, yeah.
Honey Dare, yo. Woo.
Honey there, yo.
You're such a honey.
We've had so many meetings today. I thought I was on a different meeting. I'm like, where is everybody else? And then I'm like, oh no.
Oh wait, it's live.
I'm like, where is everybody else? Where's the 30 to 50 people?
Has been one of those days. That's very funny.
Yes.
I'm gonna go at everyone too and let them know, hey, we're live.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, hello everybody. This is us. This is Lives. Hope you like the little intro song. We get asked questions maybe 10 to 20 times a day about how come our sales don't seem like sales. How come we're doing 80% close rate in a seminar, yet we don't look like we're at any point we do any selling. It's like they think it's all these other things, yet it's actually a combination of human behavior supported with sales systems, sales technology, the neuroscience that actually turns on a person's buying behavior. And so that's why instead of feeling, so like some people, they talk about sales and they feel, oh, I don't like sales. Oh, no. I'm like, have you ever gone to a grocery store? Did they let you walk out without paying for any of it? No. Well, then, yeah, you were sold something, yet you went there by your own choice and you happily, well, mostly happily, depending on the price of bread today, but mostly happily, you just agreed with that whole flow. And that's because you accepted it as the necessary step for you to take to achieve your goal. And that's called turning on the buying behavior. So if you have a product or a service or you're doing a seminar and people are feeling like they're being sold, you've done a number of things that actually close down a person's buying behavior. And then you're expecting your sales team to go on, use some of those sales techniques to make them buy, and you don't want to use sales techniques to manipulate someone. You want to use authenticity to support someone. And the biggest thing in sales is the connection phase. There's 3 steps in sales: connect, coach, close. Now, the biggest problem we've seen with 90% of salespeople out there, they do this one. They miss the connect and they go to, oops, that was a little awkward. What? But that's what it feels like for the other person. The person that they're doing it to is they go straight to coaching. And coaching can be an intrusion into your prospect's life if you haven't got permission through connecting first. And there was some doofus who used to always say, do I have your permission to coach you? And of course you say yes, but you don't. Read the body language. Yes. So this doofus was like, oh, I got your permission. Let me tell you where you're wrong in your life. It's like that person struggled to make sales because they didn't understand the connection phase. Connecting. And here's the bonus, folks. If you're like, well, I'm not in sales, I don't have to listen to this. Correct. Actually, you're an individual person. You don't have to listen to this at all. We'd love it if you do. And I'm probably going to say things that embarrass Amy. Amy will definitely say things that embarrass Jamie. And yet we'll move through it. What we're going to teach is g'day, Jenny. Hello. What we're going to teach and share over these live streams for the upcoming weeks, months, years is a mindset and an awareness which improves your ability to connect and get what you want in life. And that's called sales.
By the way, Jamie, before we get into that, I just want to tell you what's happening on this end.
Ooh.
It appears that we can't go live on Facebook groups anymore.
Oh,
So we're not live. So I shared it to the couple of the groups, but we're live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn right now, and Twitch. So all of those platforms, wherever you're coming in from, hello, 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 and welcome.
hello, hello, hello.
I just want to let you know.
So I'm talking to myself. Is that what you're saying?
Well, for a minute there we were until I could get.
Well, even when I talk to myself, I enjoy the conversation.
You give yourself great advice, right?
I do. I always speak to myself because I need professional advice. So yeah, the word sales can disconnect a lot of people. Yet, in reality, we do sales every single day. A doctor or a nurse talking to a patient in the hospital bed is doing a sale. Now, an easy sale means they accept that suppository without any fear, or an injection, or the next action step they need to take. A physiotherapist saying, come on, we're going to get up out of this chair and we're going to walk. If they say yes, that's a sale. A sale is where you have an idea, a thought, a concept that you're sharing and the other person is accepting. It can be an action, it can be a belief, it could be a product or service. And when you have a human mindset, sales come easier. When you have a sales understanding, all areas of your life become easier. And our process sales Tai Chi is about the flow of energy, the flow of thoughts and ideas, and how those come together to fluidly and easily create the outcome you're desiring. Just like that. Just imagine every time you have a conversation moving forward, people were more agreeable with you. Totally possible. And that's having that understanding of the sales experience. Now, sales for us, SALES, is an anagram, SALES. Do you have any idea what that stands for, folks? For us, it stands for support and love everybody. Oops, typo. System. So when you come from the concept of how can I help you, how can I support you, how can I, through this exchange, create a better experience for both of us by the end of this exchange? And that totally changes the energy that you have in that interaction. People feel energy. People feel the thought you're having. If you're pissed off, peeved off, then and you walk into a room, people feel that. There is energy. So if you're thinking, how can I get this money, or I need to make this sale, people feel that scarcity, that necessity. So change that completely and come from a place of abundance within your mindset and your energy of how can I support, how can I add to, how can I be uplifting to this person. Now, what we're going to be sharing over these upcoming weeks is a system and a process that literally has given Amy and I free upgrades in hotels, free meals in restaurants, a lot of invites to everywhere and anywhere around the world, upgrades in planes. We got bumped up to first class when we weren't at the top of the list. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, we were in California, and the hotel that we were staying up didn't have rooms available. They didn't open up their rooms until I think it was like 3:00, and there had been friends of ours that arrived there before us, and they were on the list. They were on this list of names waiting for rooms. They got there at 11:00. We got there about 12:30. So it's going to be another 2.5 hours before a room was available. Yet we use this connection system that we use in sales and connected to the person that was serving us or checking us in or was going to check us in at 3 o'clock. And the very first action in this is to share a smile. There's a number of little nuances, but when you smile, you actually change the chemistry in that person and you change the chemistry in you, and you can create a connection and bond. When you smile and they smile back at you, that's great. Then if you can add a laugh, you can add a silliness. If you can change the state that that person was in, you create attention and focus. And if you can give them a smile or a laugh, they then feel reciprocity.
Reciprocity?
Thank you. Amy's been teaching me how to say that word, reciprocity. If you can create a laughter in them, they then have a heightened level of joy and chemistry, and they want to have that reciprocity with you to give you that same feeling. Then you can use a technique called foolishness, where we say, well, I know we can't have a room right now, but is there any chance that you have a spare turtle that sneezes gold we could borrow? And they're like, no. Okay, that gives them a whole new sense of the reality they're in, because now they're totally stepped aside from every little thing that was going on in their life. Their brain's gone turtle, gold, sneezing. Those three don't go together. It actually creates a clean slate for them to observe you right here, right now in focus. They've had a laugh, they've had a smile, they've had a clean slate, and they'll go, oh, thank you very much. And then we go, okay, well, our name just goes on the list. And she writes our name on a list. And there's like, I don't know, 15, 16 different names in front of us. Then what happens? Within 15 minutes of us sitting down, popping up our computers, just working in the lounge, she comes over and goes, actually, I found a room for you. Here we are. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. They don't open their rooms to 3. There's 15 or 16 people in the list in front of us. And we know some of them because they're our friends.
And they told us, how did you get a room? We got a room and we were here at 11 o'clock. We were here like early. How did you get?
How did you get one? We didn't get one to 5:30. Like, oh, we were already in the hot tub by then. It really is wonderful. And so just to start, the first step for any of you folks out there that want to learn this, the first thing is smiling. The world is very disconnected at the moment. So this can help improve the quality of everyone's life around you. If you notice you walk on the street, most people are looking down at their phones, they're looking away. People are afraid to make eye contact. So the action step, the challenge for you all, make eye contact, smile. That's it. A little bit, if you feel that you can handle that with no problem, here's the next step. Eye contact, smile, a little bit of an eyebrow flash or eyebrow raise. This is how primates greet each other and say, hey, I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat. You check this out. When you go walking around a street, just raise your eyebrows at people with a smile and see how many do it back to you. It's natural. It's in our DNA. This is how we've greeted each other before we had words. For thousands of years, it's like raise
monkeys do it. Even monkeys do it. Primates do it. They let the other person know, hey, I'm not a threat. And it's really amazing because
so watch this. Okay. I abuse myself. Here we go. What's this? Or this. Which one felt better for you?
That one sucks.
Well, hey.
That one's fun. But no, but smiling at a stranger, and it's one of the very first things that we teach. One of the very first things we teach our sales teams is your first sale is a smile. Get a smile from a stranger. And we end our show with it. And the reason we end our show with it, every show we end our show with, it's a tough world out there. Everyone's going through a crisis. They're either going into one, they've come out of one, or they're in the middle of one. But everybody's gone through it. Like none of us are unscathed. None of us have gotten through life unscathed. None of us. And so it could be just a simple thing to just try to have the intention that every single person that we interact with and every single person that we meet, they're uplifted by our presence. They're uplifted by just having ran into us. Oh, hello, USS Rover. Welcome. And they're uplifted by just being able to be in our presence. And it just starts super simply, just smiling at a stranger, right? Just be like getting a smile. So your first sale is getting the servers to smile at you, get the people behind the counter to smile at you. Like our philosophy is the grumpier they are, then the bigger win it is for us. So we actually had TSA going through TSA the other day, and they told us, they said to us on the other side of TSA, they said, you guys have such great energy. And it was so fun because we knew we made them feel better about their day. And they're just probably getting a lot of like grumpy all day long, right? And so it's just such a simple thing to do to make other people's lives better. And it gets you in the practice of connecting, which is the first step. So we have a 3-step process to sales, which is connect, coach, close. You cannot even close or pitch or anything until you do that connection first. And one of the fastest ways to connect with people is to make them laugh. Get them to smile, make them laugh. And so we have a free event. We have a free ticket for you coming up. Just put it in the chat here. It's called Humor Mindset, and it's all about teaching you guys the humor mindset. We've got 3 celebrity comedians coming in with a master class in humor and sales. And it's just how to get that humor into your business, how to get that humor into your sales. And you guys will get a chance to actually meet the comedians, which will be super fun for you. So I'm going to put this ticket here. Grab a ticket, grab a free ticket. Feel free to pass it around. We want the comedians to have a really great audience there. And it's just going to be a ton of fun. And you guys will get to interact with them, ask them questions, and get to know them. And these guys are massive celebrities, and they're so cool. They're so flipping cool. You guys are going to love them. So awesome. Any other little last minute things before we jump off, Jamie?
Well, we look forward to seeing you next time. Feel free to, go out there and look at improving your life by improving others' lives. Yeah. And we'll talk more about all the different cause and effects elements in play there. Yet at first, it may seem different because when you're out of balance and you come back into balance, being in balance may feel like you're out of balance for a bit. You know, you've got a shoe with half a heel missing. You get a new pair of shoes. You're like, oh, these feel weird for about a week. And then you're like, oh, these feel really good. So much better. And that's what we're going to be sharing. Decades of knowledge from many great thought leaders that have shared with us and our personal experiences, bring it together to share with you folks. So you folks can have a closer experience of whatever it is you want in life. So join us for that May 8th experience. That's actually going to be a lot of fun. These guys are funny, and they're going to show how you can turn up your funniness or your humor by learning human mindset and all the benefits that come with it. It's like this little hidden secret that's right there out in the open.
Yeah, and maybe next week we'll tell everybody the story about how Jamie got his arm stuck in a plane.
That's the past. But yeah. Amy loves telling this story because I look like a total idiot. 100%.
So Jamie, what should they remember?
Remember, it's a tough day out there, folks. People are getting their hands stuck in planes. And that can be embarrassing. But everyone's going through a hassle. They're all going to struggle. They're either in the middle of a hassle, they're going into it, they're coming out of it. There's one thing you can do to make the world a much better place. It's very simple. Share a smile. When you smile, it makes your day better. It makes their day better. So share a smile with a stranger. And if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
1, 2, 3, 4. money there, no fuss, just flow. Amy, Jamie's honeys run the show. No pressure, just profits. Young ninja touch, we get rid of it. Gain confidence for your benefits. Creativity is key, let's work to it. Plus we